Your smartphone camera is a lie. Think about it. Apple spends billions of dollars every single year trying to convince us that the newest iPhone Pro Max completely replaces a real, dedicated camera. They give us massive computational algorithms, multi-lens arrays, and intense software magic just to mask one simple, irritating truth. Physics always wins. You cannot fit professional-grade optics inside a glass sandwich that has to slide into your skinny jeans. If you have ever tried to shoot a fast-moving subject in low light with your phone, you already know the result is a grainy, over-sharpened mess. For years, serious creators just accepted this. If you wanted pristine, cinematic image quality, you bought into the heavy mirrorless ecosystem and carried a massive camera bag everywhere. But the supply chain is buzzing with news that a legendary pocket powerhouse is coming back to completely disrupt your everyday carry. Honestly, I will believe it when I see it, but the latest leaks indicate that Sony is finally getting ready to drop the RX100 Mark VIII. It has been years since we saw a refresh to this specific premium compact lineup. In that time frame, mobile tech moved at a terrifying pace while compact cameras basically stood still. Everyone figured this segment was completely dead, buried by Apple and Samsung computational tricks. Mark Gurman recently hinted that supply chain shifts in Asia are pointing toward a massive resurgence in standalone prosumer imaging hardware. At the same time, analytical reports from DG Times show major component orders that match a compact premium footprint. This is not just a minor refresh. Sony is aiming right at the high-end creator market, trying to prove why dedicated glass still rules the world. If you look at the leaked physical blueprints circulating right now, it looks like the design team wanted to stick to a proven form factor. They are keeping that ultra-compact chassis that made the series famous. It is engineered to easily slip right into a jacket pocket while delivering performance that rivals massive professional rigs. But keeping it small does not mean they're ignoring ergonomics. According to supply chain insiders over at Makotakara, the metal shell is getting a subtle but heavily requested physical overhaul. The new body features a slightly deeper, much more textured front grip. This directly addresses a massive issue with the older generations, which constantly felt incredibly slippery, like a wet bar of soap that you're terrified to hold with one hand. A deeper grip means you can confidently sprint through a chaotic city street while holding your rig with complete peace of mind. Meanwhile, the actual lens structure remains perfectly flush against the body when powered down, preserving that sleek profile. The rumored optics are keeping the highly versatile 24 to 200 millimeter equivalent focal range. That means you can shoot a sweeping wide architectural shot or zoom straight in for an intimate portrait without ever needing to swap out heavy glass. It gives you absolute freedom to adapt to any shooting situation in a fraction of a second. But the way you interact with the hardware is getting a total facelift. The previous model relied on a classic pop-up electronic viewfinder and a basic tilting rear screen. It worked fine for its time, but it feels ancient for modern workflow needs. Reports from the LX state that the tiny electronic viewfinder is getting a massive resolution upgrade with a brand new organic light-emitting diode panel. If these leaks hold true, looking through that EVF will no longer feel like a major visual sacrifice. Instead, you get a razor-sharp, high refresh rate window that makes tracking fast action incredibly easy, even under direct, blinding sunlight. The adjustments to the rear monitor are even more exciting if you are a solo creator. The old-school tilting screen is out, replaced by a fully articulating display mechanism. Let's be real, for anyone who films themselves regularly, a fully articulating screen is an absolute necessity. It allows you to flip the screen completely forward so you can accurately monitor your framing, lighting, and focus while vlogging alone. When you're done shooting, you can fold the screen completely flat against the metal frame with the glass facing inward. This simple design trick protects your delicate display from nasty scratches and cracks when you toss the device into a packed CH pouch. But the external changes are only a tiny piece of the puzzle. The internal hardware inside this pocket frame is getting a generational leap in raw processing power. The system will be driven by a brand new processing engine, completely replacing the aging silicon found in older models. This next-generation engine is optimized to handle massive pipelines of visual data with zero hesitation. It aims to entirely eliminate frustrating menu lag and painful buffer delays during high-speed burst shooting. Working side by side with this main processor is a dedicated artificial intelligence coprocessor. This advanced silicon architecture was previously reserved exclusively for elite, multi-thousand-dollar cinema cameras, bringing high-end computational power straight to a pocket device. To keep up with this heavy computational workload, recent regulatory filings suggest a shift to a much higher capacity battery pack. This solves a massive pain point for travel vloggers who absolutely hate carrying 3 extra backup batteries everywhere they go. The system is also expected to transition fully to an upgraded universal serial bus Type-C port that supports rapid power delivery and lightning-fast file transfers. While an active internal cooling fan is highly unlikely given the tiny pocket-sized dimensions, the new processor architecture generates significantly less heat. This enhanced thermal efficiency should drastically improve continuous recording times and stop the system from overheating and shutting down unexpectedly mid-shoot. The biggest news involves the completely redesigned 20.1 megapixel stack sensor. While the total megapixel count stays identical to the previous generation, the new stacked architecture changes everything. By placing ultra-fast memory layers directly behind the pixel array, the system can read incoming light data at unbelievable speeds. In the real world, this lightning-fast readout speed completely eliminates rolling shutter distortion. This means the propellers of an airplane or the spinning wheels of a sports car stay perfectly straight instead of bending into bizarre, unnatural shapes. When you pair this ultra-fast sensor with that new dedicated artificial intelligence chip, the autofocus system becomes mind-blowingly accurate. The deep learning algorithms are engineered to instantly recognize and lock onto human eyes, wildlife, and fast-moving vehicles. The system maintains blistering burst shooting speeds, letting you capture fast action without missing the perfect frame. For video shooters, the jump in performance is massive. Reliable leaks indicate the system will support completely uncropped 4K video recording at up to 60 frames per second. That means your travel clips will capture stunning, uncompressed detail, giving you massive flexibility to heavily color grade your footage later in post-production. You can easily rescue blown-out skies or pull out hidden details in deep shadows. To keep your handheld footage perfectly smooth, the internal stabilization system is getting a new active electronic mode. This mode leverages the high-speed processor to crop the image ever so slightly, delivering incredibly stable, gimbal-like smoothness while you walk and talk. The software side is also getting a total interface redesign, featuring a clean, color-coded, touch-friendly menu layout. This new organization mimics the interface found on top-tier professional cinema lines, meaning you will no longer have to dig through endless, confusing submenus just to change a basic video setting. On the wireless front, the device will feature upgraded networking protocols, including much faster wireless bands and seamless Bluetooth integration. This allows you to instantly beam pristine RAW photo files straight to your smartphone in a matter of seconds. From there, you can post your high-quality content directly to your feeds without ever needing to open a laptop or plug in a single cable. It integrates beautifully with modern creator apps for full wireless remote control. But how does all of this advanced technology actually translate to your daily usage? Let's talk about real-world performance. Based on the leaked specs, the user experience will be incredibly fluid. Imagine you are walking through a beautifully lit, chaotic street market at night while traveling. The new stacked sensor and advanced processor work together to let you shoot at high sensitivity levels with almost zero digital noise, achieving a clean optical look that no modern smartphone can duplicate. If an unexpected street performer suddenly jumps out, you can pull the device from your pocket, and the AI autofocus will instantly lock onto their eyes in milliseconds. Despite the messy, moving background lights, you can hold down the shutter button to capture a rapid burst of perfectly sharp images. Right after that, you can switch over to video mode with a single tap to record a cinematic clip. You can rely entirely on the active stabilization to keep your footage steady as you move through the crowd, making a pocket device perform exactly like a giant mirrorless setup. So, why would anyone pay a premium for a dedicated pocket camera when the phone in their pocket is already so capable? It is a completely fair question. Tech giants spend billions of dollars developing computational photography, neural engines, and fake portrait modes. They made it incredibly easy to tap a screen and get a sharp, vibrant image instantly. But despite all of that clever software, phones face an unyielding enemy: physical space. An iPhone must remain razor-thin, which means its lenses and sensors are physically restricted. This upcoming premium pocket device approaches the problem from a totally different angle. It combines the massive physical advantage of a true 1-inch sensor with the advanced computational brains of modern silicon. When you look at the raw mechanics of image capture, a larger sensor simply gathers far more physical light data than a tiny smartphone sensor ever could. This means when the sun goes down, the pocket camera does not have to rely on aggressive, messy software smoothing to clean up the image. Instead, it captures pure, unadulterated data. For creators who want their work to stand out, this structural difference changes everything. Photos taken on mobile devices often have a distinct, overly processed digital look. The edges of your subjects can look artificially sharpened, and the background blur often looks fake or glitched around hair and clothing outlines. A dedicated imaging tool delivers true optical depth. The blur behind your subject is completely real, generated naturally by the glass lenses rather than a computer algorithm guessing where the lines are. This gives your footage an instant cinematic quality that feels expensive and professional right out of the device. Are you guys finally ready to ditch smartphone photography for a dedicated pocket setup, or is the convenience of your current mobile setup just too good to leave behind? Let me know down in the comments if you think a 1-inch sensor is enough to justify carrying a separate device in your daily workflow. Furthermore, smartphones constantly struggle with aggressive thermal throttling when recording high-quality video for extended periods. A phone screen gets incredibly hot, the internal processor slows itself down to prevent damage, and your frame rate drops, or the camera app just closes entirely. Because this upcoming device is built from the ground up as a dedicated imaging tool, its internal structure is fully optimized to handle heavy data pipelines without breaking a sweat. It allows you to record long clips continuously, giving you the ultimate peace of mind you need when covering live events, long interviews, or documenting an entire day of travel. It avoids the dreaded premium ecosystem lock-in, bypasses the traditional tech tax, and gives you pure creative freedom. If the final retail pricing remains competitive, Cupertino might have some serious thinking to do about the future of mobile imaging.